What's up, and welcome back to another vlog. This is like an end of the year prep or gist. Piscean fish over here, or mermaid. Except that's Aquarians, right? They're like, oh no, they're water bearers, not mermaids. I have this Calm the Chaos deck. When I take bubble baths, I like to pull a Calm the Chaos card because I feel like bubble baths are my chance to calm the chaos. This one says things are always working out. When life isn't looking the way you want it to, we assume it's not working out for us. But when you focus on the life you want, you create a stream of energy that supports you in manifesting that vision. Very much the energy I want to bring into the winter. I just want to work out and read all winter. I need a slow cooker so I can make stews. I want to slow cook myself just like I am right now in this bath. I have a nose strip, a hair mask, a face mask, body cream, an exfoliator, and I'm gonna shave my legs, which I won't make you watch. So I've been feeling this sensation inside where I just wanted to sit down for like an hour and just journal out some thoughts, like the fact that we're moving into November, December, and I feel like the holidays always sweeps up the end of the year. And so November feels like the perfect pocket to just sit set some intentions going into winter and also set some intentions for the end of the year and just take a good look at how the year's gone so far and end the year strong by just re-solidifying my plan as I head into the next 2 months. Now, it feels a bit different this time. I'm not trying to hammer out any goals or anything. It's more so, it's two things because I'm going to do some business and some career goals today as well, but it's also revisiting where I'm at in the soul journey, you know, revisiting where I was a year ago, which I just read my journals and I was literally putting the down payment for this house and trying to get everything figured out and to just I feel like that year really slipped. One of the things I love most about keeping journals two things actually. One is that it's like really getting to know yourself, really getting to solidify things. And it helps me reorganize the things I'm feeling, the things I'm thinking, and the things I'm sensing into a stream of thought. And so it's always been very therapeutic, but it's also really therapeutic to go back and read them and see exactly where my mindset was, because memory changes as we change. And when you have things in writing, you can't change the things you were really writing in person, right? I went and grabbed both of my journals from last year because I started writing in this top one in December, and then I wrote in this one from January all the way to November, as well as the day planner that I got November of last year. So I could check in, or I think it was actually October moving into November that I got that agenda. And so reading all of like just where I was, what goals I was setting in terms of my career, and then also what I was thinking and feeling and sensing in terms of my journals. And wow, obviously you change in small doses, but it isn't until you look in hindsight that you see how much you really did change. You see the combination of all of those little doses combined. Based, I think, on the things that I just value and I care about and that I like tend to be common themes or patterns in my life, I have similar growth goals. My goal will be like to awaken or to grow or to expand. And then what that actually means in context just changes year to year. My journal entries from a year ago are really just me convincing myself to just take one more step, like one step at a time. And it's interesting to read back and see how in the fear state I still was. And I wrote so much. It's interesting. I wrote a lot about the symbolic feeling of leaving behind my like young adolescence and entering into womanhood. It's almost like my subconscious just like was nudging me in that direction throughout the year. And so there's this quote that I recently heard where it is something along the lines of, change is like death. You don't know what it looks like and you don't know what it feels like until you're on its doorstep. And symbolically, even if you're into tarot or if you're not, but the death card in tarot is very much about that. It's about transformation. It's Scorpio season. It's all about transformation. It's all about like the ending of one thing, that transition into the next thing. Like one door closes, another door opens. And what I know now, I feel like there was this lingering fuzzy feeling like I knew it then, and I just knew if I could just make that next step, if I could just pick myself up, if I could just get there, even if I was stumbling the whole freaking way, that I would get here. And it's weird because now I'm like, things feel different even with the way I'm setting goals, and now I just feel like I've reclaimed this power source that I lost somewhere along the way. And I don't even think it was one solo moment. I think it was a bunch of mini moments that just hurt so bad, and I didn't realize I was like working through it so deeply. It just felt like I was drowning at the time, but now looking back, I'm like, no, I was going through it. I was working through it. And to be here and to feel as rooted as I do and to feel as differently as I do, I don't know. I don't feel an urge to force or rush or jump or reach too far for anything. I just feel like I don't know. I feel like I'm reclaiming something that I didn't know was mine to take. The shift in that is also just like changed my relationship to myself, where I'm not like beating myself up for not being able to like force things with my hands on the outside, but instead bring things from the inside and open them out, you know, to pull, like, it doesn't make sense. I know this might sound like psychobabble. I don't know, but it makes sense in my mind. I'm not articulating it the best in my words, but like this last year was healing, like so healing, but not in the ways that I thought it was going to be, not in the like bawl my eyes out every night like I thought healing was meant to be. Like I had bad nights, don't get me wrong. I think it's actually quite beautiful to express yourself through tears and cry, but I planted these seeds and like I left them on the shelf, and these are things that I feel like I've been carrying, or patterns that I feel like I've been carrying for years. These are roots, things I rooted into that I just don't see comfort in anymore, and like that is insane. I tried to force my way through that for so long, and it wasn't until I almost kind of like backed away from it, slowed down for a year, like just caught my breath, that somehow subconsciously and consciously, but mostly subconsciously, it feels unrooted. Like I feel like I unrooted and made all of this space, and now I'm feeling really like inspired to do the same thing in my physical environment. Like I'm still carrying around a lot of stuff that I don't use anymore, that I don't wear anymore, that I feel ready. I feel ready to do a big clear out, just almost like spring cleaning, but fall cleaning. And like, you know how spring cleaning is cleaning out your house to get ready for like the spring and summer and fresh renewal? Like I feel like this is winter equinox cleaning, where it's like prepping for hibernation, but like getting rid of the things that are like taking up too much space. And that's a mood. So I'm gonna take a quick break right now because this was like, I feel like this was some powerful stuff. I need to let it process and download a little bit. So I'm gonna go edit a video. And then after that, I'm gonna do like my work planning and projecting. So like setting out my projects for the end of the year, things I need to bring to a close, but doing it all on my like calendars and my project board in my office. And then I'm gonna clean my house because my house is a mess. It's getting into the afternoon now and it's gonna get dark soon, especially now that the sun leaves us early. It's fine, embracing it, hibernation, but I don't like cleaning in the dark. Is that weird? Anyway, I just might have to wait till Sunday. I don't know, there's piles everywhere, and like, I know that I just haven't had time to deal with them, but I'm ready to go through them all. So that might be a weekend project, because I also need to put up my shelves in my garage and do a couple other things to prep my house for winter. Anyway, update you in a minute. Massage I've had in over a year. So excited. We haven't even talked about the garage yet. We have so much just updating to do. I'm like not running late, but I don't have a lot of time. Better up. I really hope the post office guy doesn't come while I'm away today. Just because I live so far out, so when parcels do come, and if I'm not here to get them, if they need to be signed for, which this one will need to be signed for, it's a new computer that I got, Koze got, really. They won't leave it if I'm not here, but I also, like, I'm probably gonna be gone about an hour and a half, depending on the ride in and out of town, if there's gonna be traffic. I just ate my lunch. I ate it a little bit earlier today because I wanted to make sure that I got something in me before going. Can you see me? I don't have like any space on this memory card. Just smoked my elbow. My microphone's in the way, so I can't tell if you can see me, but I'm praying and hoping that this is all nicely framed. Okay, so it's almost 5 p.m. I'm gonna be decorating for Christmas tonight with my beau. So the other day I ended up going and getting a massage, as I mentioned. It was actually a male masseuse that did my massage, which is like never an issue. I've had male masseuses before, but I was so like, I tried talking to you in the car, but unfortunately the audio with the camera I was using just didn't work. But I was like, it's been so long. It's actually kind of sad. I feel like it's been so long socializing normal with human beings, like having physical touch with people that are like I mean, you don't normally touch people outside of your social circle, but I mean, more than just like my closest bubble really over the last 2 years. So like I worked myself up so much. And then when I finally got there, I wish I could explain to you the noises. You know how I said I ate lunch before? I think I maybe had cut that part out too. I ate lunch right before I went to my massage, and my stomach, it was such a good massage. Like he got in there, he was working some type of magic. My stomach, I kind of rolled with it, you know? Everybody's body digests and makes weird sounds and such, so I kind of just had to like let it be, because especially when you're paying for a service and you're paying for a massage, like don't let those minutes go to waste. You know what, tummy, do your thing. We're all just relaxing here, right? Anyway, that massage was insane. It was insane. I went to the same place that I went to try out Reiki recently, which was also really cool. So I'm really liking this place. I think it's gonna be my new spot. It's close enough to where I live now, and I'll probably book another massage in January, and just, you know, a little bit of self-care, something I can like splurge myself with in the winter time. I just haven't spent a lot of money this year, which was really nice. As I was collecting all of my tax totals, I was like, oh, you know, moving out here made me save some money. I was very impressed again too, because it's always nice to save money, but I didn't think that moving here I would so unconsciously save so much money on food, on shopping, on so many things. So that's been really nice. The thing I spent the most money on this year was literally groceries outside of work, because I bought a new computer. The Koze like company card bought a new computer, which that's my other update. So my office got a little bit of a makeover. I can give you a mini tour here. Actually, I'll do it right now. This is an impromptu tour, so it's not as clean as I would normally like it to be if I was having you over for company. But it doesn't matter because this is real life. So over here stayed the same. This is still just my wall of, you know, happy memories and keepsakes and things that just bring me peace and joy and people that I tend to love. This little cubicle thing has all of my crafts and such. So this is stuff for candle making, which I'm doing a candle making event on Koze for November. Got some Koze stickers, got some pastels. This is paints, coloring stuff. Like there's some coloring books and such back there, glitter. Down here is more tech stuff. So I have a digital picture frame, a backup camera, my sewing machine is back there. And then this one is kind of the more like bulky crafts, you know, fabric glue, flowers, glue guns, things like that. I don't know if I've ever even shown you guys that before. Over here, I just like to keep all of my cameras and such, my tripods, my batteries for my cameras charging. I don't know what to do with this wall. I would love to hear some ideas if anybody has any. I'm thinking I'm gonna get this wall to be a bookshelf. So I'm gonna make I'm asking my boyfriend to make me bookshelves to go above this area, but I have no idea what to put here. I don't know. Tell me what you think. So this is my new desk situation. I rotated my desk so that it's now pushed up against the wall because I wanted more views of outside. I just have my checklist. That's my work checklist. I just track my hours. My iPad, the computer has been a very nice addition because ever since moving that in here, I get so much more work done in here. And because I'm actually in my office, whereas before I would just take my laptop and go work anywhere in the house, I would get so distracted. And so having this here has been helping me get way more focused. And then also I set it up, like I spent the first few hours when you guys saw me unbox it, I spent the first few hours just optimally setting it up, and oh my gosh, it's just life-changing. This is the vlog camera I was just talking about that I was using. It's a GoPro. I can't think of the word right now, but my hard drive, there it is plugged into my laptop. Okay, up here I just keep all of my other hard drives, microphones. This is my yoga microphone. So this one goes into the camera and then you just clip this onto yourself. I've been using it for some of the vlogs too, and it's really good quality. I'm using a Rode microphone right now as well. It's just a different setup. But yeah, they're really good quality. This is my work bag, which usually I have in the closet. Let me just move my manifestation list from 2020. This is a leaf I pressed from the fall. Blank paper, Post-it notes. This is like a weekly one. This is a set of Post-it notes, more Post-it notes, and then this is my password log. I like to keep my passwords physically. In here, this is just my pencil case and my extra journals and agendas. Down here I have all of my extra equipment and lenses, and in here I keep all of my cords just to keep them in one space. And then the last drawer is more microphones. This is a really good one. This is always, I come back to this all the time. This little ring light you can put on your desk for doing like meetings or computer interviews, things like that. Here I have Bentley's bed, my printer, my bookshelf of all of my books. I really narrowed down my books when I moved to make them fit here, but again, I want to get bookshelves put up on the wall so I can fill them all in with all my favorite books. This is where I just keep my laptop charging, bulletin boards, which has a lot of my ideas. Yeah, I get really weird showing people my bulletin board because it's basically my brain splattered. Anyway, so that's a mini tour of my office. I'm going to be doing two tours actually. I'll do a vlog, just like a really quick, nice and easy Christmas house tour, or like Christmas decor house tour, which I'll do in one of the Christmas vlogs. And then I'm planning like a one and done, fully furnished, kind of more official house tour in January when I take all the Christmas decor down. Yeah, I know I haven't, I've been here for a year now and I still have not done a furnished tour, or yeah, I don't know. I'm picking things up though. I feel a different energy. Like I was saying earlier this week, I feel such a different energy coming this way. I've been really working with it. It's been really nice. If you want to hear about the lists I was talking about, like where I track my hours, I also have a routine tracker. I made a little checklist of just my ideal routine, if I could, like my ideal work routine for the morning, and then this one is for the afternoon. And so the morning one is on my fridge. The afternoon one is over here, and I've just been tracking like my hours and just tracking my habits really. And that mixed with using the office space more, going over all of my old goals, really kind of, I feel things coming to a close in a really nice way. It's been different. I just feel different. I feel much more focused, but not like over the top focused either, not like hyper productive, just balanced. Lately I've been picking things back up, and that has been a really good energy. I can do a little planning for December because I do my planning actually this upcoming Sunday for December. So just let me know. This vlog will be live for a few days before then. I feel like I always say that and then it's like, yeah, duh, make the video. So I'll probably film it anyway, but it helps me to know the interest level, the peak interest level. Anyway, I do feel like I did the cleanse, the gist that I really needed for this end of the year to allow things to be able to go with the flow now into the new year. I'm likely gonna do a big planning day. It's usually between Christmas and New Year's where I make all of my like New Year goals and such. So we'll probably do that next month. But this is exactly the gist I needed. Hello, buddy. It's been nice feeling aligned, feeling concentrated, feeling focused when I wasn't feeling that for some time. And I'm really curious to see how the rest of this year plays out. So anyway, next vlog you guys will see will be decorating for Christmas, which is exactly what I'm doing starting tonight. There's a couple actually vlogs or videos that I have banked for this channel. So there's gonna be a Q&A and like an answering comments video that I'll be putting up. Took a little time to catch up on things and like I said, pick things back up, but there's lots of content coming soon. So let me know if you guys end up doing any kind of end of the year gisting, how you're feeling about the year coming to a close. Don't feel any pressure from watching this video to feel like you have to do any kind of big gisting for the end of the year. I tend to go a little crazy with things. Realistically, you're already ready just as you are. This was more so for me to just kind of fine tune and sharpen and channel just where I was at because I was feeling very out of sorts. Love you all the way to the moon and back again, and I will see all of you guys in the next video. You say bye? Bye guys.